Welcome to One India News Hour. Creating a digital ecosystem for the new normal. The world has undergone a sea change and it has accelerated digitization across sectors and scale. Enterprises have embraced emerging technologies to meet the demands for this ever-changing situation, stay agile and quickly reinvent themselves. The explosion in demand for streaming video that accompanied the COVID-19 pandemic has more than ever highlighted the need for video service providers to respond quickly to shifts in the market. Unfortunately, there are scammers out there who will use remote tools maliciously. As IT departments transition to become virtual help desks, some of the biggest challenges they face is around security. Trust is an important aspect of security, which is why Rescue is designed so that you can make the product your own way. At this changing time, automation technologies are becoming woven throughout the fabric of virtually for every company, raising the question of IT's role in governing such capabilities. CIOs can and should provide guardrails to make sure automation technologies run properly if the business will only let them. Most business lines procure technologies for their teams with involvement from IT. Some IT leaders welcome such independence, while others view it as a slippery slope that courts risk. Regardless, the democratization of technology services enabled by machine learning, artificial intelligence, robotic process automation, and low-code or no-code solution is growing more ubiquitous across business lines, and it appears here to stay. CIOs are on the hook for governance as automation rises, the business leaders increasingly pushing for automation. There is high level of automation and machine learning based software comes with the bots to automate routine business processes. At the same time, there are hidden risks of IT automation. Automation is increasingly seen as a key IT strategy for competitive advantage, but pitfalls await those who fail to heed precautions. Let's look into today's headlines in One India. IBM to shut down data centers in Dallas, Melbourne and Houston. IBM has shut down many data centers in the US and is planning to shut down 3 more around the world as part of its data center modernization strategy. As per news sources, the old facilities had become unsuitable for upgrading. The workloads of US will be transferred to IBM's facilities in Dallas, where the company's Melbourne workloads will be migrated over to Sydney. Apple, along with other tech giants, plans to work towards 6G. Apple has become the latest major player to join the NextG Alliance, a coalition of companies working to define and develop the next generation of mobile technology, that is 6G, as announced by the Alliance for Telecommunications Industry Solutions, that is ATIS. The ATIS, along with top US and Canadian operators Ericsson and Nokia, among others, launched the group last month with the main aim to establish North America as a leader in 6G. Delhi Fire Department receives several calls about oil rain in the city. Delhi Fire Services on Sunday received 55 calls about oil-tinged rain or oil-like substance in rainwater. The calls were received during the time when parts of Delhi received rainfall. The fire department is reportedly investigating the matter as many roads were also closed by the police after reports of bikers slipping erupted. As reported, we are receiving calls from all parts of Delhi about oil rain and so far we have responded to more than 40 calls, said the department. Public Wi-Fi, a new way to spread malware. Attackers are using unsecured Wi-Fi networks as a way to deliver the malware to more devices. A new malware called Emotet has the capability to help spread their malware to more victims. This malware can also spread from one device to another by creating a botnet that helps deliver additional spam and emails. It spreads across an unsecured public Wi-Fi network by taking advantage of weak passwords and other security flaws. Zendesk aligns with WhatsApp for better customer experience. These days, messaging has become a primary way to communicate. Zendesk has partnered with WhatsApp to expand capabilities that empower companies to immediately engage with customers, share information, and respond to questions across WhatsApp and Facebook's other messaging services on Messenger and Instagram as well. With this, Zendesk customers have already shown strong demand for Facebook's messaging channels by adding WhatsApp and/or Messenger to other support offerings. EY is geared to offer upskilling and reskilling platform. Spot Mentor is an end-to-end skilling platform to help businesses identify skills required for the future of work, upskilling and reskilling talent at scale. EY has announced the acquisition of Spot Mentor Technologies in India. It leverages emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence and machine learning to help close the critical competency gaps in an organization. The acquisition strengthens EY's people advisory portfolio of digital services to support businesses in their skilling and learning needs. OTT platforms are equally good than the films, says Saif Ali Khan. The digital streaming platforms provide artists with an egalitarian environment where everyone is treated as equal as the films, says actor Saif Ali Khan. Since OTT platforms do not provide viewership numbers, it helps people in judging a film or a series purely on its merits. It's wonderfully liberating not to be bothered by the box office, while naturally controls creativity quite a lot. The audience decides what they want to see and who becomes a star. Intel unveils Intel Server GPU for data center. Intel has unveiled its first discrete GPU for data centers by the name Intel Server GPU. It is designed to power Android-based cloud gaming and media streaming segments. A low-power chip Intel Server GPU will be used in the new PCIe graphics cards, which can be placed inside the servers. Interestingly, Raja Koduri, Intel's senior vice president, had released a teaser picture of the mysterious GPU on his Twitter account in May, leading many to believe a future announcement related to GPU aimed at the data center. Rising invoice fraud is the top agenda on GST. Council Meet, the Director General of GST Intelligence, arrested 25 people and singled out 1,180 entities for invoice fraud in the last 4 days, and the meeting will discuss similar cases to check out how they can be minimized. The fake invoices were used not only to game the system of input tax credit, that is ITC, but also to evade taxes, cheat banks and launder money using Hawala route, where money exchanges hands in different locations without entering the formal banking channels. 4 lakh malware, 375 cyber attacks seen daily, says Rajesh Pant. During such unprecedented times, we have two big challenges, including the challenge of corona and cyber. Cyber attacks in India have increased multifold in the current environment, with close to 4 lakh malware and 375 cyber attacks being witnessed daily, the National Cyber Security Coordinator Lieutenant General retired Rajesh Pant said. This disease of just clicking on the link is another reason where the malware drops, Pant said. Warning users to be careful about clickbaits, he further said vulnerabilities will continue to exist and the only solution against those is personal cyber hygiene and technological steps. To conclude, organizations today are nonplussed on the implementation of new technologies and their success rate. For us, the most important drivers shall be focusing on big data and blockchain, while cybersecurity remains a bigger concern. To stay in the business, it is very important to be efficient and effective. Data analytics shall serve as a bigger business competency. Systems have to be transparent and the visibility of the product's provenance shall be justified through blockchains. Robotics is also playing on the minds, which shall create huge business opportunities through automation. Business coupled using artificial intelligence to augment an increasing number of roles and independently manage and execute ever more complex and emotionally human-like tasks. The bigger task is cybersecurity and resolving the human factor that should be our top priority. Most of the data breaches are caused by human errors, and hence organizations are working on solving people problems to protect the data and systems. One of the ways to combat this is through machine learning, which can analyze data, spot patterns, identify potential threats, and warn users in real time, shall prove invaluable in preventing cyber attacks. There are two possible definitions. Either a company can invest in R&D that replaces an older generation of technology, that is the breakthrough approach, or it can focus on combining existing technologies into hybrid technologies, that is the technology fusion approach. As the coronavirus pandemic has virtually made us work from home, trillions of bytes of data are crunched out on a day-to-day basis. From business and economy perspective, cybersecurity shall become a game changer with more businesses now succumbing to cyber threats. So beware and stay safe from cyber attacks. With this, let's wind up for the day, but do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. Please download the War India app from Google Play Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.